So you guys ready for an adventure today?
Yeah!
Jack, do you see what this trail is?
Yeah.
What do you think that says?
Can you read it to me?
Sound it out.
I can read the first 2 words, but I can't read the last 2 words.
The Poo-Poo Point Trail.
What does that mean? Hi, I'm Jack from Division. Hi, I'm Owen from Division. And we're on the Swamp Monster Trail trying to look for the Swamp Monster. I actually brought one of my Nerf guns. I have extra bullets in my backpack. I have a marker and some paper if we need to write notes. So yeah, let's go.
So guys, I have a question for you.
What?
So some of this looks like moss, but some of this is like really long, like fur. Do you think some of this could be like swamp monster fur?
No way.
So Jack, what do you think? Is there really a swamp monster out here?
Totally.
Totally? You think there is a swamp monster out here?
If there's not one, then why is it called the Swamp Monster Trail?
Good question. So wait, what are your ideas? What do you think you should do if you see a bear?
Let him choke and Nerf darts. Punch him in the eye. It's one bending down.
Yeah, it looks like a tree fell over and got stuck in there. It says, "Truth or dare?" Saba the raccoon asked Annie the chickadee. "Dare," she replied. "I dare you to eat a baby slug." "Yuck," said Annie. Saba handed Annie the slug. She quickly choked down the slimy slug. "Truth or dare?" Stefan the raven chanted to Zoe the raccoon. Zoe stuttered. "Dare." Stefan, the bully of the crowd, always gave the most embarrassing and hardest dares. "I dare you," said Stefan, "to go to the middle of the swamp and spend the night there." Everyone gasped in fear because of the rumors of the evil swamp monster. Zoe ran home to grab her backpack. So I think that's Zoe the raccoon.
What is
That black bit in front of him? It's like a rock or a tree stump. We should have brought our binoculars.
But that thing right there is
That giant thing?
yeah.
I think that's an old tree stump.
Yeah, it cannot be a bear.
Yeah.
If I
The bear's gonna eat you. Nom 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 nom.
It's not actually a bear. It's just a big tree. No.
Jack. So Zoe hiked to the edge of the swamp trail. Her tiny paws were shaking with fear. Suddenly she heard something pounding, shaking the entire boardwalk. She had just reached. A herd of children ran toward her. She jumped off the boardwalk into the pudding-like mud of the swamp. As she ran through the swamp, avoiding sticks, rocks, and fallen trees, Zoe heard loud screams thunder through the air. Was it the swamp monster?
Wait, what was that? I
What?
saw something moving over there.
You saw something moving? What do you think it was?
Maybe the swamp monster. I think this might be a frog. Let's just keep walking. Yeah.
Oh. Just as Zoe could no longer hear the strange noises, she realized she was lost. Drip, 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 drip. Zoe looked up into the cloudy sky and saw it was starting to rain. She looked around for shelter and spotted a hole halfway up in a tree. Zoe climbed into the hole and found it filled with leaves. As she lay down, she saw a small paw. She rolled around and saw a squirrel. "Hi, my name is Doug." The Douglas squirrel. "Hello, my name is Zoe. Do you know the way back to the dry forest?" "Of course," said Doug, "but let's get something to eat first." Zoe ate some salmon berries. Doug ate some seeds from a fir cone, and both arrived back to the snag with full stomachs. Just as they were about to go inside, Doug looked down and saw a fresh pile of small bones. "Look," he pointed to Zoe. Zoe looked down at the bones. They both looked up to see a great horned owl perched on a branch above them. Here's the story. Go read it. The great bird leapt off the branch and swooped down, screaming down at a blinding speed. "Eek!" Zoe screamed as Doug pushed her out of the way. "That was too close," Doug said. "Let's keep running and find somewhere to hide, or we're going to be owl pellets in about 12 hours. Zoe looked over her shoulder and saw the owl grab a small deer mouse and fly away. "I'm thirsty. Let's get a drink from that stream ahead," Doug said, as they reached the water's edge. "Hello," a deep voice croaked. Who do you think that is?
Some swamp monster.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, they're like wet almost. Can we touch them?
Let's not.
Oh.
They're kind of cute though, huh?
Look at those tiny little ones right there. The biggest one I think might be that one or that one. That one is. Oh, should we just touch one? Please.
I think you can one finger touch them.
I don't know if don't touch them. Touch them for both. Don't feel like anything. No, it feels dry. So now if they're poisonous, I just shoot them at the swamp monster. The swamp monster is a frog. Yay!
"Doug, I just heard the swamp monster," Zoe whispered fearfully. Zoe froze and her eyes widened in fear as she heard another croaking noise and then a huge splash. I just heard the swamp monster, Doug." There was another splash and Zoe screamed. "Shh," Doug said calmly. "There's no such thing as a swamp monster, Zoe. I think the swamp is the most peaceful place on Tiger Mountain. These noises are scary to you because they're new to you." "Okay, then who just said hello and splashed?" Zoe asked. "Me," the same croaking voice announced. "I'm Lex, the Pacific Chorus Frog, and I'd thank you kindly if you'd please be quiet." "We were just getting a drink," Doug explained. "We are very sorry for disturbing you, but we are very tired because we have run a long way." "Oh, well, if you need a place to rest for the night, I know a fox named Erin who has a large den," Lex offered. "I think it would be fine with her if you stayed there." Erin was happy to have company for the night. Zoe and Doug were happy to finally be warm and safe, and all three had a restful night until they woke to the sound of slithering noises.
Ew, what is all that stuff?
I don't know.
Is it swamp monster pee?
That's a good question. It could be swamp monster pee.
Maybe swamp monster. Or what if the swamp monster is already dead and that's all his blood? You don't know if a swamp monster's blood can be white.
I don't. You're correct.
Because it's a monster. Blood is green. I think it's blue.
"Saba," Zoe cried. It was her best friend, Saba the raccoon. "Where have you been? Everyone has been looking for you all night," said Saba. "Hey everyone, I found Zoe," Saba announced. Everyone gathered around to greet Zoe. "Jack, get back over here."
I'm just going around there so I can...
"No, let's stay on the trail, okay?"
I'm just going right there.
"I'm asking you, please don't do that."
Okay, fine.
Everyone gathered around to greet Zoe. She introduced her new friends. After the small reunion, Zoe's parents led all the swamp and forest animals back to Zoe's home in the forest. They had a huge feast with lots of delicious foods. After the party quieted down, Zoe, Doug, Cora, Annie, Saba, Erin, Lex, and Stefan slipped away. "It's my turn," Zoe said. "Truth or dare, Stefan?" "Dare," Stefan boldly replied.
I think the story sounds like there isn't really a swamp monster. Yeah, but I don't know. Let's just keep going. Yeah. I think it will be fine. Yeah,
Do you want to show Daddy your woolly berry?
Dad, we found another woolly berry.
You did?
We have one at home and we found another one. He's a little wet.
Oh, cool.
Did you see that this time? Yeah, I did! Let's go get him. Good job, brother! We're keeping the trail safe for... Yay! You! For all of you. Now you and you and you and you. All 6 of you. Trail Patrol! Peace it out! Oh, I haven't seen you, but it was just too